Hey, Phil, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing good and having a great day. If you're not, please let me know what I can do to help you. Until then, we've got another video from Gwamgo. Apparently, Roblox responded again. This was a day ago. Oh, boy. Well, let's see what they said.
The last 72 hours have been completely insane, with Roblox finally making a direct response to Schlep. On top of that, Roblox was actually caught using AI in their recent response video, with some of the obvious signs being the Senior Director of Product Policy, Eliza, going from having 5 fingers to having 3, and there's a lot of examples of this. To make things even worse, Roblox started...
The tinfoil hat people! You were right! 3 fingers. You were right, guys. Look, two fingers and a thumb. 2 fingers and a thumb. You see that right there, guys? Aliens live among us. That's why we had the mobile game. We have to figure out who the imposters are.
Having 3, and there's a lot of examples of this. To make things even worse, Roblox started unfairly punishing game developers who haven't violated any policies, such as an innocent skateboard game on Roblox. And finally, Roblox made another indirect response, claiming that Roblox isn't for children by changing up their advertisement goals from focusing on children to focusing on adults. On top of all of that, Schlep has made a full response to Roblox that got over 5 million views in just one day, making it the fastest growing Roblox video ever.
This company is doing exactly what the predators are doing. Exactly. I didn't come here to meet a 9-year-old boy, 9-year-old girl. I came here for a cupcake. Well, I came out here for a cupcake.
Oh, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
Bro, what? You fat fuck. Oh. I came out here for an adult cupcake. Bro.
In this video, I go over every update on the Schlep vs Roblox situation, but before we get into that, please be sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment hashtag...
Listen, we've got to break the tension at some point. I know that this is a super serious situation, and I've definitely been super serious with it, but you gotta also just sit and laugh at it too, because of how absolutely absurd it is. One of the biggest reasons why I use comedy so much. Comedy is the best medicine. It's the best medicine for physical health, and it's the best medicine for mental health. And so when something like this comes along, you have to break the tension at some point. Can't always be serious about things. You know, you got to try and keep your stress levels, your anxiety levels, your anger especially down as much as possible. And believe me, and you guys know very well, this really angers the fuck out of me. So
free Schlep to help spread the word about the situation even more. I want to begin this video off by speaking about how Roblox's response was caught using AI. Not just in the audio, but in the visuals as well. I've seen a ton of posts on Twitter, some of them getting nearly 100,000 likes, calling out Roblox for using AI. One of the most obvious examples is Eliza, the Senior Director of Product Policy, who literally goes from having 5 fingers to suddenly having 3 in the same shot.
There's the prompt, right? What is the prompt policy violating? There is the output policy violating, and then is the combination policy violating.
Then there's also David Bazuki holding a cup, where the text is completely messed up and distorted.
Long-term behavior patterns, which result in violations of our policies.
Which is another clear sign of AI. And that's not even all of it. People have also pointed out that random shadows appearing in the...
So they didn't even give a PR response when they gave a PR response. They didn't even give any kind of respect when it came to this response. The absolute slap to the face. If it isn't very apparent to you by now that they don't care, what happens to... I mean, the company, it seems like, because they've already lost $12 billion. And so let's get those numbers up to about 60 billion more, and they'll finally go out of fucking business. I can imagine they were packing their bags as they were paying someone to prompt the AI for the video. That is crazy, dude. These guys know what's going on. They know they're getting caught, and I can guarantee you they're probably gonna flee. I would not be surprised if some of these guys actually left the country to avoid any kind of consequences that may come from this. Keep them here. Keep them here, put them to trial. Send him to prison.
The background, furniture that doesn't even make sense, and overall weird glitches that you'd only ever seen in
Oh, hang on a second. That makes sense to me. Look at that. Look at that one leg there. That right there. That's my dog holding up my anxiety. Listen, listen, listen. These are my jokes, and this is how pissed off I am. My jokes are holding me back from my anger. And I think a lot of you would share in that sentiment.
AI-generated content. Now, I've seen some people try to defend Roblox by saying these mistakes were caused by AI upscaling, and to be fair, that might explain why
I'm
the
not
text
using
in the
AI, I
cup looks
promise.
scrambled, since upscalers often mess up letters and logos when they try to sharpen blurry footage. But here's the problem. Upscaling doesn't suddenly make someone go from having 5 fingers to 3. It doesn't duplicate chair wheels in the background, it doesn't make an arm snap weirdly out of frame and then reappear from the other side, and it definitely doesn't distort someone's necklace mid-shot. Those are straight up AI rendering errors, not upscaling issues. So realistically, some part of the video might suggest that there was an AI enhancer used, while other parts suggest that it might have been fully AI generated. Honestly, I'm not even sure myself what to think, because a lot of the issues in this video can't be explained by just upscaling alone. Things like the triple fingers or duplicated objects in the background prove that there may be something way larger going on here. And that's what makes this so bad for Roblox, because no matter what way you look at it, they messed up. If this video was just enhanced with AI, that's still unbelievably lazy and unprofessional for a billion-dollar company responding to one of the biggest controversies in their history. But if it was fully AI generated, then it's straight up dishonest, and it means that Roblox couldn't even bother to sit with their executives down in front of a camera to address the community, and instead they thought that an AI render would be good enough. Either way, it shows that they care way more about appearance than accountability, and it completely destroys whatever little trust they had left with their player base. Moving on, I want to talk about a situation with Skate Park, a completely innocent skating game that Roblox wrongfully took down. The reason that Roblox gave was that the game was giving out personally identifiable information, which the developers immediately confirmed was 100% not true. This was not just some random hobby project either. Skate Park is one of the biggest skating games on the platform, and having it banned for over 24 hours caused a massive loss in revenue for the dev team, especially during when traffic is at its highest. The developers even pointed out that Roblox's own rules clearly allow you to reference your Twitter account in-game for codes. There's literally a part in Roblox's terms of services that lists Twitter alongside with Discord, YouTube, and Twitch and other platforms as an approved external reference. Yet, Roblox claimed that this was against their policy and doubled down saying that their moderation was correct. And this is exactly why so many developers are fed up. Roblox loves to claim they care about creators, but instead of fixing their broken moderation system, they're punishing innocent developers when the actual problem games are left untouched. Just look at the garbage that's still on the platform, such as exploit-filled games, Elsagate smash or pass content, and literal
Bro. Oh my fucking god, dude. You have actual good games within the game, and those actively get banned. I can guarantee you the reason it got banned is because it had such a high visit rate, over 300 million, over 380 million. But you have fucking weirdos, 300 people. I mean, that's pretty much what I expected. Fucking weirdos. This really goes to show you that they are actually protecting predators. Bro, I can't use jokes on this one. I'm way too pissed off for fucking jokes right now. I tried, guys. I tried. I tried to make it lighthearted, and I just couldn't do that. Fuck, man. Dude, it needs to be torn down. Roblox needs to go away. But before we get rid of Roblox, we need to find out who are going into these games. Find out who they are, and put them on the list. What the fuck, man? And this is exactly why people like Skeeter, Oma, Schlep are so important.
bathroom hangout games where kids can rent private rooms. Those games stay up, but a family-friendly skating game gets nuked for sharing PII? It makes no sense. But the skate park situation isn't even a rare case. This is happening to tons of other games on Roblox. Developers are seeing their projects wiped off the platform for a completely bogus reason, losing years of work overnight, while at the same time condo developers face zero resistance. These people just mass-produce condo games on alt accounts, and if even one gets banned, 10 more pop up the next day. Roblox moderation constantly hits the wrong targets while the real problem spreads non-stop. And if things weren't already bad enough, Roblox has now directly responded to Schlep. Their official statement defended banning him by claiming that he
Hi, I'm working. I'm working. I'll give you 15,000 belly rubs after I post the video. Is that fine with you? Is that fine with you? I gave you so much love this morning, and now you just want more of it. Belly rub addict.
was taking the law into his own hands and that it's not safe in the real world or online, which is why they supposedly work with law enforcement to hold bad actors accountable. But that's where the entire narrative falls apart. Schlep immediately called them out, reminding Roblox that his work already led to 6 confirmed arrests of in their own community, something Roblox themselves never acted on, even when he was sending them evidence.
Schlep is doing the work that Roblox doesn't. Dude, this company is outright evil. It has to go. It has to go. There absolutely must be a company that comes out that actually does what it needs to protect children. You call him a vigilante, and you tell him that he's taking the law into his own hands. But you completely ignore the fact that you wanted him to send you all of the evidence before going to law enforcement. What, so you can just scrap all the evidence on your side? Hey, Schlep, here's an idea, man. Do it this way. And I think this is something that would help us all out. Make a new account, not under your email. Hire someone new, someone fresh, and then do it the way Roblox wants you to do it. Because then, if you see something that is a little out of line, you can then expose Roblox for the absolute scum that they are. I would have done it that way after either the third time of them giving you a fucking headache. So, try that. Try that. We already have a push for criminal charges against Roblox, and so if we have something like that, that's even more evidence. Just an idea. Trying to help out.
And to make Roblox's response look even worse, Minecraft came forward showing direct proof of Schlep working alongside law enforcement in his videos. You can literally see him with a sheriff making an arrest. That's not taking the law into his own hands. That's called cooperating with police. Even major outlets like NBC Chicago picked up the story, reporting that Schlep only began doing major things after being groomed himself by a Roblox developer who Roblox promoted at official events. His attorney stated that when Schlep attempted suicide, mother reached out to Roblox for help, and Roblox ignored her until she threatened legal action. And even then, Roblox brushed it off, claiming that the abuse on another platform, despite the being one of their own contracted developers. What makes it all even more insane is how Roblox handled the communication. Schlep revealed that they never once reached out to him directly. No warning, no conversation, literally nothing. They just jumped straight to a cease and desist and terminated every account he owned. Meanwhile, Roblox did reach out to Teddy, a developer known for making games for kids, and here's the best part, this was the same game that Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer at Roblox, the guy who's literally supposed to be keeping Roblox safe, knowingly let stay up for over a year without taking any action.
Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Bill 393. Bill 393. Let it pass. And this motherfucker right here can go to prison for the rest of his fucking life. You disgusting piece of fucking shit. I want to keep going.
So Roblox gave a developer the courtesy of communication, but with Schlep, someone who was actually making the platform safer, their only move was to silence him. And this is why so many people see Roblox's statement as dishonest and in bad faith. They tried to paint Schlep as the problem when in
That's more than just bad faith, man. That's more than just bad faith. They're involved in it, dude. It's so in our face that they're involved with it. What else do we fucking need, man?
reality, he's done more to protect kids than Roblox's billion-dollar moderation system ever has. The backlash proves it too. Petitions have already gained over 250,000 signatures calling not only for Schlep to be reinstated, but even for Roblox's CEO, David Baszucki, to step down. That number is insane, and it shows just how little trust the community has left in Roblox's leadership. Now let's move on to Roblox's advertisements, because this is another big shift that hasn't gone unnoticed. Roblox has always leaned heavily on promoting a platform directly to kids. If you look at their advertisements over the years, and even the ones still running today, it's obvious who their target audience was. They push games like Grow a Garden, Steal a Brain Rot, all those types of games, and all sorts of bright, flashy experiences that are clearly designed for a childlike audience. Roblox never even tried to hide the fact that kids were their main focus. But recently, things have started to change. Roblox has begun rolling out ads that don't target children at all. They're trying to pull in adults, and the most obvious example is this new ad where the opening line is literally, "I don't know why people say Roblox is for kids."
Why did people tell me Roblox is for kids? There was so much to explore and discover. I don't know why I haven't played it before.
That's not a coincidence. Roblox knows their reputation has always been tied to children, and now, after all this backlash about moderation failures and unsafe environments for kids,
It's mainly kids, dude. It's mainly kids that play the game. 65% of Gen Alpha here in the US play Roblox. And now they're trying to bring more adults into this. One of two things is happening. One, they're trying to bring in more questionable people. Or two, they are really trying to gaslight as hard as they fucking can to escape the spotlight. Those are the only two. There's no benefit of the doubt. There's definitely no respect. And so I'm using my critical thinking skills. I'm putting my critical thinking hat on. God forbid you fucking do that these days. And I'm actually thinking, and the conclusion that I come to as I'm thinking, they are choosing to put more children in danger. That's what's going on.
they're suddenly trying to rebrand themselves as a platform for adults too. This is the first time we've really seen Roblox openly advertise to an older audience, and it's hard to not see that as intentional. They know the criticism they're facing, they know the parents are waking up to how unsafe the platform actually
It
is,
could be both.
and instead of fixing those problems, Roblox's response seems to be to pivot their marketing and try to bring in a new demographic that isn't focused on child safety. And before we even get into Schlep's response video, I need to point out something hilarious. Right in the middle of all this backlash, Roblox suddenly started running ads about their so-called safety policy. You've probably seen them. Stuff like Roblox information for parents and safety and civility on Roblox. They brag about industry-leading safety features and facial age estimation, like that's supposed to make anyone feel safer. This is nothing but PR damage control. They're literally paying ads to convince parents that the platform is safe, while at the same time banning the guy who actually got the arrested. Think about how insane that is. Roblox's safety team cannot stop bathroom simulators and smash or pass games from thriving on their platform, but they'll spend ad money to pat themselves on the back and tell the parents that everything is fine. And it's even funnier when you realize Roblox only started pushing these ads after the lawsuits and after all the petitions and after Schlep's video blew up. It's the equivalent of slapping a "Trust Us" sticker on a broken
AG Liz Merle, please keep up the pressure. And I would encourage every other law enforcement agency out there to do the same. There needs to be consequences for lack of accountability when it comes to child safety, especially child safety.
car and hoping that people don't look under the hood. Now let's get into Schlep's response video because this is where everything comes full circle. In his new video, Schlep completely tears apart Roblox's narrative. Roblox tried painting him as some reckless vigilante, but he makes it clear that he's not a vigilante and that he works directly with law enforcement officers, and that's why there are currently 6 sitting in jail right now because of his work. Actual was just genuinely disgusting. Even Chris Hansen said that they should be working with Schlep, not trying to silence him. I'm gonna read to you.
We already covered Schlep's response. So let's read some of the comments here. Okay, so we're going to read Gwamgo's comment here. It's genuinely insane how Roblox keeps trying to justify their actions with these horrible responses. Schlep did nothing wrong. Free Schlep, yes. But, I tell you guys again, ban Roblox right beside Free Schlep. Ban Roblox right beside Free Schlep. Let's make that go viral too. This is getting worse I told you it's going to keep getting worse, and it's going to take a nosedive. And we're just coming off of the nosedive, and everything's really, really steamrolling downhill. We're really coming to an understanding of how bad it is. Focusing on adults doesn't mean you can let predators roam around the platform. Exactly. And not just that, but facilitate it. At this point, Roblox isn't even trying to save their image. They are trying to scorch the earth. They're trying to scorch the earth they walk on. That's what they're doing. Simply prohibiting Schlep has had an incredible cascading impact. Isn't the majority of Roblox players under the age of 14? Yes, they are. If they rebrand to adults, they lose 60% of their player base. Roblox should lose everything anyways. I think this right here really speaks to a lot of what we all are thinking. It keeps getting way worse, way worse. I want to know if this really goes beyond Roblox, because I think it does. Anytime a massive company like this tries incredibly hard to gaslight, to hide whatever they can, there's always typically some pretty high status people that are involved. I'm telling you guys, this is the next Pizzagate. I'm telling you. We'll read one more. This is so bizarre that they used AI. It makes me think there isn't anyone at the helm at Roblox, and it's just AI managing and directing the company. Like there isn't a single human in the company, and it's just an AI pucking out gibberish. Yeah. Well, that's going to be it for that, guys. I'll be sure to link the video down in the description. If this video helped you guys out, please like, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate that, guys. I want you to join the family and join the journey to change the society for the better. Starts with us. And so we change the society for the better. We do our part to protect our children. So please join me on the journey, guys. I'd love to have you. If you need me for anything, just please reach out. I'm always here. Please make sure you're looking after yourselves, mind and body. Look after each other. I wish you all a lovely day. I'll talk to you guys soon.